Okay, let's talk about some stuff here. A brand new trailer today dropped for the upcoming Elton John biopic, Rocketman. Now, of course, we saw a bit of a trailer for this earlier. It was really just kind of a teaser, showed us like kind of the wild, wacky, that's going to be this kind of psychedelic adventure musical. Not really a biopic, they kept telling us. It's not really a biopic. It's more like a Moulin Rouge, wild musicals, fantasy, all this kind of stuff, built loosely around important events and tentpole events in the life of Elton John. So this trailer came out today, Rob. You had a chance to see it. What do you think about the trailer so far?
Dude, I'm in. I mean, as I told you yesterday, I love musical documentaries about bands. One of my favorite movies that is sadly not on Blu-ray is Pink Floyd The Wall. And Pink Floyd The Wall
It's not on Blu-ray?
No.
Oh, wow.
And I do not know why. Pink Floyd The Wall is sort of a phantasmagoria adaptation of Pink Floyd's seminal album, The Wall, which was a part of my childhood. And I was one of these kids that was like, you can't just listen to Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. You have to listen to the whole album to understand what they're saying to you. So Rocketman is right up my alley, and I'm a huge I mean, you can't be a child of the 70s and 80s and not love Elton John, I guess. And then of course, if you're a child of the 90s, you have to love The Lion King, which is Elton John, you know, preaching to a new generation. I love Elton John. I can't wait to see this. It looks fantastic to me, and bring it on.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what, guys. I had not a great reaction to the trailer.
What?
And it's not even the trailer's fault. And I'm acknowledged, and I'm thinking I've got to watch this trailer a few more times, because here's the thing that kind of bothered me a little bit about it. Is that they kept telling us this isn't a biopic. All right. They kept saying that over and over and over again. Like even Taron Egerton getting on and being interviewed, say, okay, no, it's not a biopic. It's not an Elton John biopic. What this is like a fantasy guy, psychedelic trip, musical adventure journey, celebrating hallmarks of his life and blah, blah. So that first trailer, that first teaser that we got months ago comes out, and it looks like that. It looks like it's just whimsical, like psychedelic fantasy romp. And then it feels like they go, oh, Bohemian Rhapsody's made almost $1 billion. We got to make this movie look like Bohemian Rhapsody. That's what we got to make it look like. And they came out, and I feel like, now I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like based on what they told us before, that they just sold us a very misleading trailer. Like strictly based on the first teaser and what they told us this movie is going to be like, I watch this trailer and I feel like, oh, they are so desperately trying to make this look like Bohemian Rhapsody because Bohemian Rhapsody is so hot right now and it made so much money and blah, blah, blah. And I just got this feeling that trailer we just saw is not an actual real representation of the movie. So I don't know. Maybe
I'm crying.
You seem perplexed, Rob. You seem perplexed.
I want to say goodbye to your yellow brick road, John. No, look, I think you're absolutely right in your assessment. I mean, why wouldn't they want it to look like Bohemian Rhapsody? You've got, it's so weird that we're getting Dirt, and now we're getting this epic Elton John biopic, whatever it's going to be. And I don't think it's weird, but I think it's strange that we're getting them so close together. Is that the new trend? But I think, you know, Elton John is such a colorful guy. I don't care what it's about, or I just want to see a movie about his life where I get to hear all of those Elton John, those classic tunes, you know, Philadelphia, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, you know, all that great stuff.
Did you have a chance to watch it, Ashley?
No, actually I walked into the theater last night and it was playing, but just like a little tiny, I just saw the last end of it, and
okay.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see his life more, because I know his music obviously, but I don't know like who he is completely as a person. So I think that'll be exciting to see. But I mean, I don't know. I could leave or watch this movie or not. We'll see. I'll have to watch the trailer after the show.
So Rob, is this going to be a biopic? Like, which is it? Do you think we're going to get this fantasy musical adventure, or are we getting a biopic? Because they say one thing and they show us one kind of teaser, and then they show us this completely different kind of teaser. Where do you think this movie's going to fall?
Well, I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. I mean, because Elton John has always been a very colorful performer, and I don't know if, I mean, I guess I don't know, but I think we're going to get a lot of a biopic in it. And yet, I think the musical numbers are going to be more like fantasy sequences that are going to be more of that sort of phantasmagorical, the wall. You know, on the wall, there's animated sequences.
Yeah.
And,
but I'll tell you what, because I loved the first teaser. I loved.
Yeah.
I loved that first teaser. I was like, this is going to be fun. And maybe once I clear this junk out of my head and just watch the trailer again, maybe I'll go, this is a really good trailer. It's just that I'm so bothered right now. I'm preoccupied by being bothered by the fact that, wait a minute, this feels like you're just trying to capitalize on the popularity of Bohemian Rhapsody and not giving us a look at what the movie actually looks like. And maybe I just need to get over that.
No,
maybe I just need to get over that.
I think you're absolutely right about that. But, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody making what musical biopic has ever made $800 million? So
yeah,
I think they want some of that cheddar. They want people that were excited about Queen to be excited about another Queen in Elton John.
I want to rewatch the Doors movie now. That was one of my favorites.
The one with Val Kilmer?
Movie.
Yes.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
It's God so good. Of rock.
So good.
That's so good. Okay. Hey, listen, guys, before we go into